I've really not become obsessed, but it's become such a huge part of my identity that maybe I'm kind of addicted to a cycle of trying new things. Hello and welcome to Healing Diaries Episode 1, the series where I document my healing journey. And you may be wondering, Katie, what are you healing from? And that is a very good question. That is the same question I've been asking myself, I guess actually for quite a while, but specifically I've been looking at again since deciding to film this series. I guess if I were to sum it up in my doctor's notes, it would be IBS, PCOS, and anxiety, but there's a lot of other things I feel like sprinkled in there. Overthinking, struggling with grief, and also my relationship to food, which has probably been it's been a very big part of my life for quite a while now. I apologize that this episode is a bit all over the place. I'm still figuring out what I want this series to be and the structure of the videos. I also got this mic, so I hope that the audio is better than what it is in the middle section. But roughly, I wanted to talk about the healing modalities or methods that I've been looking into, if they've been helping, what I've been specifically struggling with at that time, and at the end I filmed a little POV filming yourself when you're struggling section. The reason I wanted to film this series is because I feel like a lot of my healing journey, should I look at the camera or should I look at myself? A lot of my healing journey, I've been turning to social media to find validation from other people who are struggling with similar things. And I feel like often, especially, well, I'm not sure, there are examples, but I found a lot of the time, especially on Instagram, is people who've already been through the journey and they're reflecting on it and saying what worked for them. And I wanted to make my own video like that, basically, but I always feel like, oh, I'm not quite healed enough, I'm not quite there yet, or something else comes up. And so I thought I would film like a process video as well, because I actually think that could be more helpful as well, to show the messy stage in the middle, even though a lot of the messiness I feel like it's behind me now, thank goodness. I think I'm in a lot better place than I have been, which I'll be covering in another episode 00, where I talk about everywhere that I've been in the past 6 years since I would say my proper healing story began. Thank you for being here. I've been living in Tokyo for a few weeks. I have a few weeks left. I was in Thailand last month and my parents are coming to visit me soon. I've been working on my novel and seeing sights and not doing any art right now, but that's okay. Just meeting new people and having fun. As for healing things that I've been focusing on, I recently fell down a rabbit hole of researching fascia and how tension is stored in specific muscles, which I kind of already knew from past research, but specifically I've been looking at the pelvic floor and the psoas muscle and the diaphragm, which has been super interesting, and I feel like a lot of memories have been coming up, which I feel like is a sign of it working, quote unquote. I feel a bit like I'm integrating my memories and my past experiences into my present body and things that kind of got a bit stuck on the way, if that makes sense. So that's been really interesting. When I first discovered it a month ago in Thailand, I think I did a bit too much. I bought like a massage ball and did so much massage and not enough like relaxation that I got kind of anxious and I was feeling like it wasn't working. But I'll link a few of the TikTok videos that I was using and that I found very helpful in the description. There was this one guy. I mean, there are lots of different people talking about lots of different methods, but I found this one guy particularly helpful. I can't remember why. And then also this other girl who was talking about pressure in the abdomen and breathing, and how your pelvic floor and your diaphragm and your abs work together. And if they're not working together properly, then that can create digestive problems. But another thing that I've realized is that, like, by making this series, and because I was starting to make like the introductory video of like where I've been so far on my healing journey, like, I've really not become obsessed, but it's become such a huge part of my identity that maybe I'm kind of addicted to a cycle of trying new things to see if they work, and actually not focused so much on other parts of my life. So that's been interesting, and I've been trying to journal about it. But I've also been doing some journaling, which I think has been good. I feel like whenever I journal, that's when I have my stuff together. But stuff that I've been struggling with, definitely body image still, but that's okay. Comparing myself to other people, especially because I feel like some people just live so carelessly, and I've spent the last 6 years meticulously digging into every single thing that I do. But I think it is getting better, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm still struggling with my digestion, with bloating, of course, with my skin a little. Is it normal to struggle with like what you wear? I think so. I mean, I don't not like my clothes. I guess I struggle with being seen in the choices that I'm making. Wow. And yeah, this addiction to healing pattern, which I think needs to stop, or at least slow down. And I was wondering, like, should I call this series a healing diaries if the verb of healing suggests that we're never, not yet whole? What is healing? What does it mean to be healed? What's even wrong with me? I think being healed means not thinking about healing all the time, just being able to live life without thinking about what's wrong with me, without feeling the effects of physical symptoms, to feel fully integrated and connected to myself and others and the world around me, to feel aligned with my authenticity. Maybe I'm asking for too much. I think it makes it the most understandable of all different titles, as opposed to like Wholeness Diaries. Like, what is that? Anyway, thank you for being here. That was my little diary entry. This morning, I'm going to go to the Tokyo Observation Metropolitan Tower and do some work in a cafe, I think.